Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to part 2 of the Siege of Tanoi. So these are the final stages of the Tangerian War, and the blues and the greens, as you can see from the previous video, have landed their airborne divisions. So in the previous video we watched as the Green Airborne tried to attack these front lines, and we can still see some planes coming over the battlefield, but the greens failed drastically. Look at this, look at all the green dead bodies. They're absolutely everywhere, but they did deal quite a bit of damage to their AA guns. So you can see this one is no longer in action, but it's still active though. It's not shooting into the sky now, and they took this one out on this side as well. So the Tangerians have improved their defences since the last battle. They've added extra tanks, they've installed some more bunkers, they've put some more infantry placements down, and yeah, this is going to be an epic battle because we're going to be watching the blue paratroopers approach the battlefield any minute now. I think here they come with a mix of Green Airborne. So this is a joint offensive. We've got green and blue this time attacking the Tangerians. If they win this battle, which they might or they might not, you just don't know. You just don't know in this game. This game is so random, you know, sometimes they win, sometimes they don't. But whatever happens in this video will determine what happens in the next. So I'm excited to see the outcome of this because the Tangerians, they did a really good job in the last battle, winning a decisive victory. And we can see that these guys are going to engage any moment. And these Blue Airborne right here, look, they're armed with a new FN FAL. And this is also standard issue for the Blue Marines as well. But they have been given the M1 helmet by the Greens, which has been turned blue. So they're sharing assets. And here we go, look, it's already kicking off. I don't think we have much in the way of AT. I think we do have a couple of AT guns back here, which are going to be covering them from the rear. But as of other tanks, I'm not too sure about. I think we have got some more artillery moving in as well, some mini artillery units, but we've got to wait for them so we can see another platoon spawning in right there. So it's a giant mix. It's a giant mix and match of units. The average weapon here is, I think that's the G16 also. It's a little spin-off of the M16, the green M16. So I think the Tangerians are advancing this time. So I wonder, tell me in the comments, do you think there's going to be 2 victories in a row for the Tangerians? And if they do win, I'll tell you something. We're going to have to dish out some medals and dish out some promotions and stuff, especially on the Discord, because I felt so bad for the Tangerians lately. They've lost so many battles that now it's time for the Tangerians to shine. So I think I'm rooting for the Tangerians in this battle. So the oranges are the Tangerians, by the way. Let's have a look over here. We've lost a lot of men already. I'm going to try and catch a lot more action in this battle as well, because I find myself, I always seem to move away from the action. But we're going to go with it this time, and maybe just this time the greens and the blues can secure the centre so they can land their paratroopers safely. So this is the same scripts as the previous battle. You can see that the planes are still coming over. This is about 2 hours after the previous battle, this would have been. So the planes are still coming over. They're still landing troops over behind enemy lines, over here, you know, they're just landing troops everywhere. Look, wow. But we've managed to secure this bunker. Is there any dead guys in there? There's nobody in there. I think the, oh, there they are, look. The troops have decided, nope, screw this, we're not having any of that. And they've decided to run away. Using the OK-47 assault rifle. We have got this Caro tank right here. I think this is, actually no, it's a red tank. A T-26, I believe it's called, from the previous video. And these guys are armed with AT grenades, so it's going to be interesting how they take this thing out. Oh, it just blew that guy to bits. Did you see that? That was insane. Now, how are we doing over here? So the blues are pushing up on this T-26. We're just going to check this flank is okay, so we're going to check this flank over here. And you know, we're not doing a very good job on this side. Couldn't get my words out there. So here's another flank. We have got 10 waves of infantry coming in this time. Whereas before there was only 3 waves, so that was only 3 platoons last time. This time we've got 10 platoons advancing. And these blues are a lot more advanced than the greens when it comes to the airborne. They've trained a lot more for this sort of thing. So I could not wait to see if they manage to get from this side of the map to the other. And that's going to be the condition for winning. If the blues and the greens make it to this side of the map, we'll call it a win, and if they don't, we'll call it a loss. So I am kind of rooting for the Tangerians in this one. 2 victories in a row will do them some good. And it'll also teach the greens and blues a lesson to not mess with the Tangerians. Because one thing that I've found is the Tangerians seem to have more chance against the greens and the blues than they do against the tans. Have you noticed that every battle against the Tans they've had, they've lost, but every battle against the Greens and the Blues, they've won. So that's really peculiar. How are we doing on that side? Oh, excuse the lag. When that happens, it just means there's another platoon spawning in. We're taking a lot of hits from these tanks over here. I think we need to just rush on that tank there and try and take it out. I wonder if it's because it's in water they don't like to go near it. Might have to give one a little nudge. Should we try it? Let's try it. Let's see what this guy's name is. What's your name, soldier? We've got Patrick Robinson. Draw out your AT rifle? Or AT grenade, I meant to say. And we're going to rush it. Go. Do it for the Blutanian Empire. Don't run in front of his gun. He's going to die. Oh my god. You know what he needs to do? I'll tell you what we need to do. Excuse me for taking control here, but I'm going to try and flank it. Because realistically, this is what they do. I want them to be smart. I want them to be smart about it, you see. So we'll try that again. But this time we're going to flank from that way. What's that guy's name? I'll find out his name. We'll see if he survives first. Hopefully, no, maybe not. He's nameless because he was useless. Useless people are nameless. And all the Blues in the Discord are going to be like, why are you calling our men useless? No, they're not. So let's push these guys out of there. I think we're going to retreat them away from that tank because we're getting a lot of casualties on that side. We've got more men moving up on the right hand side and we've got more men moving up on the left. But again, they're pinned down. And it's amazing because if you was to look at these defences, you'd think there's not much to it. There's just a few tanks, you know, a couple of soldiers, a mortar, but they are holding back a whole division of troops. A whole division. And I don't think we have any artillery. I'm just waiting for the artillery to move into the map. Because the Greens do have some artillery on the way. And they need to put it to good use. So we've got more paratroopers landing over in other areas of the map. And we've got paratroopers on standby yet again for us to drop into the map. So this is a part 2 of the first one. And like I say guys, if you want to see the first video, there is going to be a link in the description to part 1. They're getting their asses handed to them. Big time. But I think our main focus has got to be this left flank. But then again, look at that, mortars! Mortars are everywhere. It's epic though, I've got to admit, it's such an epic game. How many years have I been playing this for? I think I've been playing this for 10 years now. And it's never let me down. This is what we need. Right, deploy it, sir. Yes, sir. Where's our other one? We've got a second one somewhere. I don't know where the second one is. But we need to press the deploy button. And we're going to let him just do it himself. Hopefully he'll deal some damage. Is he going to use it? I wonder. Oh, no. What did he do? Where did he shoot that? I don't even know where he shot it. It's got like a... I thought that was tan then, but it's just normal colour. So he's shooting it through the trees. He just shot that bamboo tree right down. So he's trying to get some covering fire on this flank over here. I suppose that's a pretty good idea. Do we have any... No, we don't have any more artillery over this side. I've got a bazooka dude though. We could put that guy to good use. What is he doing? I hate to take control of them, but the AI is so stupid sometimes. We're going to get this guy over there. And the 3 men that ran away from the bunker have decided, you know what, these guys aren't that hard. We're just going to push our way back to the bunker. That's just what they're doing. So you can see that the sky is a little bit different this time round. See, it's about 2-3 hours after the previous battle. What has that tank done? He's moved up right on them. I wonder if we can take that tank for ourselves. Units, can we take that tank? We can. Oh, this could be good. We're going to commandeer this vehicle. Blues and greens combine. What does blue and green make? God, I should know this. Blue and green make... I'm going to Google it. I'm stupid. Oh my god, I feel so sorry for that dude. Yeah, we're going to try and take over this, but that mortar seems to know what we're up to, so... Let's try and get this cannon over here to focus its fire on this mortar. Yeah, on that position right there. Hopefully he's going to rain hell on them. Well, I hope he does. What's he doing? You can't see them, that's why. I think this... Is this a point and fire mortar? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this has any dip to it. Do you know, you can shoot it in the sky and then fire on them. So rain from the sky. Oh, there we are. I'm just going to do a little test shot right here. If we can get a shot off. It's because he's out of range. But we're screwed because we cannot push this any further because that mortar will just tear us a new one. How are we doing on this side? We have more blue paratroopers and more green paratroopers pinned down. I love the mix of the M16 and the FN FAL. So let's push these onto that tank now. And by the way, guys, motivate me. This is 2 days in a row now. 2 days of upload. So hopefully we'll be able to get a third one out as well. There we go. We're going to deploy that cannon right there. What are they doing? They're just constantly reloading it or something. Oh, we've got a shot now. We've got a shot. Oh yeah, we just blew the defences down. So this is quite handy. We're gonna need this. So you blues, I want you to deploy it right here if we can. Let's see if we can get a shot off on that tank. As you can see, that the Tangerians have smartly told their tanks to hold, and the Reds still won't get involved entirely. The Reds will only engage Tans at this precise moment, but we're going to do this whole cinematic thing, I think, in one of the next videos, where we have a giant sit down with every nation, and I think I might even take that to the Discord as well. So there goes our secondary cannon. We're going to see if we can get a shot off on that tank over there. But that's a good position right there, I think. I wonder if we've got range though. What are you doing? Focus on that tank. Hopefully they'll do some damage to that tank there. I don't want to be too green and blue biased, so I think we'll take control of some of the Tangerians as well. And you can see that the Tangerians do not have a lot of troops, which goes to show that numbers count for jack poo. You know, absolutely nothing in this game. But let's move up these troops. No, I don't know what to do. I genuinely don't know how to move these guys up. I'm just going to get them killed if I move them. But then again, they're going to die if they stay still as well. Just look at the devastation. There's too many of them. There's too many dead troops. Hopefully we've got a lot more troops coming in as well. If we can just secure the centre, we can land more men. We've got more Tangerians moving up as well. I think, is that on every angle? Yeah, on every single angle they've got reinforcements. Maybe it's just lie in wait for their counter-attack. So, I did get a lot of compliments on this map, so a big thank you to everyone who complimented this map in the previous video. I did work quite hard on this one, to be honest. I went for that sort of Vietnam rice field sort of feel. But I've tried to keep it a little bit South American as well, rather than making it look a bit Asian. So these guys are going to move up on that ridge bit there. No, they're not. Snipers everywhere. Oh, just shot his bazooka. For some reason, he's aiming his bazookas at the men and not the tanks. The Tangerians are pushing up yet again, and we're talking a lot of troops this time. This was a lot of troops that were advancing. But again, I think we might have a loss for the blues and the greens again. But look at the Tangerians. They can hold their heads high and go, yes, a second victory. I can't believe it. I just genuinely can't believe how well the Tangerians are doing. We need to pat them on the back, because look at that. You got to remember, the greens and the blues are the superpower of the Army Men of War series. It's the greens, the blues, and the reds. These are the main dudes, and they're getting killed by a bunch of Tangerians. But these are the newer kind of soldier. These are the hard hats. So these are known as Tangerian hard hats. And then you've got the standard infantry, which just have these sort of I don't know, what is that thing? It's like a weird thing on their head. I just don't know what they're called. Something like an Arafat, is it? I'm not sure. But yeah, we didn't even make it to the second bunkers. But nevertheless, that was an epic battle. So I don't know what else to do. We could just bring in the next wave. We could bring in the next wave of paratroopers, but we all know what happened last time, and I don't think I want to risk that. So I think we could call it again another Tangerian victory. So this was only a small video tonight, but again, I'm trying to get into a more of a routine of videos. So we are going to do something different in the next battle. We need to find a new approach of taking out these Tangerians, because clearly the head-on approach does not work. So let me know in the comments. Maybe we should land some tanks. We could, I don't know, just let me know in the comments a better strategy for taking out these Tangerians, because everything that we've thrown at them so far, they seem to have held us back. So this has been a really cool battle. A big congratulations to these Tangerians. We'll have a look. Shall we have a look at some of the kills? We'll see who's the hero. Let's have a look who the hero is. Out of all those, no, they've not even got any kills. No kills for them. We'll check from this tank. 76 men. This tank has killed 76 men. Now this is in a really good position as well. You can see that clearly they took away the damaged, what is that? The damaged pack, and then they replaced it with a BA-11. We've got tanks, a full Tangerian victory. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do want to see more, do leave a like and do subscribe. Join the Mighty Nation. pushing on 20,000 subscribers. Big thank you to you all, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video.